What's up, everybody? Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. Yo. I know the title says that I'm tired of the Activision Xbox deal. But the reality is, man, I'm exhausted. What's up, Jason? Appreciate that notification, gang. Jason, I'm gonna go on a quick little rant. What's up, Baderos? What up, DPT, what's up? Man, I just gotta get some stuff off my chest, guys. You already know when I do these 30-minute sessions with Doc, I'm mostly just trying to talk my way through what it is that I feel. You know what I'm saying? You see me? That was supposed to end today. I feel you. What's up, Resetro? What's up, man? What up, Paul? What up? You guys hopping in here. What up, Frog? What up? We gotta knock this out, man. We only got 30 minutes. All right, 30-minute session with Doc. You know, I can't be doing them 2-hour podcasts and stuff. Shout out to all the content creators that be going live for like 2 hours. I don't know how y'all do that. That's crazy. Shout out to my dude TK. What's up, Jason? What's up, Lester? What's up, Snow Bunny? What up? Arrow del Cangri. What's up, Bobby? Tranquilo, bro. Harold, I was listening to some old school Daddy Yankee while I was on visiting my family. Donde mi no venga, si quieres de mi perdona, or I don't know nothing about that, right, Harold? JRG, what's up? David, what's up, Bobby? David, I'm not finishing Halo Wars, man. But that's not David. Chill. That's not what we're here for, man. I gotta talk to you guys. Guys, I am exhausted with this Activision Xbox deal, man. You know what's so sad about it is that when I went to make this 30-minute session with Doc, Streamlabs shows me what my last 30-minute session with Doc title was. And guess what it was about, man? It was about the damn Activision Xbox deal, man. Now, I gotta give a really big shout out to all the content creators out there that have been covering this deal, that are following it, that are making videos about it, because even though I'm extremely tired of just the talk of whether or not this deal is gonna go through or anything like that, I am so intrigued with everything that's coming out about it. Not necessarily whether the deal is gonna go through, but everything that's coming out about it. It's crazy. So one of the things, well, let me say this first. And I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. Microsoft cannot bank on this being its main attraction to console gaming. If this is what they're banking on being their main attraction to console gaming, I want to say that it's going to fail. The only reason why I would be hesitant is because of how afraid Sony seems about this. Now, when I see everything that's going on with this deal, I would assume that the biggest money maker that Microsoft is really want this deal for is for the mobile gaming aspect of it, right? But I fail to see how that affects Sony in any way. So the fact that Sony is still dead set on stopping this from happening, maybe this is a big deal. I get it. Call of Duty, one of the biggest selling games, regardless of whatever, right? And maybe it does move the needle for Game Pass if Call of Duty goes to Game Pass. Maybe it does. I don't really know. But man, I'm exhausted about hearing this and everything that they're trying to do to stop it, and the way my Xbox is trying to do to show that they need this. I never realized how powerful Call of Duty was. But again, the underlying issue that I see is the mobile aspect of this. My bad, I didn't even ask you. How's the sound? Does the sound okay? Let me know if this sounds okay. On one side, I can't blame Sony for trying to stop this if they truly believe that Microsoft was going to take it off of their platform. Right? Because this is the reality of it, whether you want to admit it or not, okay? There are more Xbox owners with PlayStations than PlayStation owners with Xboxes. I'll say it again. There are more Xbox owners with PlayStations than PlayStation owners with Xboxes. When those PlayStation gamers legitimately tell you, like, I only need a PlayStation, there's a group of them that truly believe that and truly live by that and are actually okay not ever playing Halo, not playing Forza, not even worried about the lineup that Microsoft is coming with, and they don't even care about Game Pass like this. That's real. Now, it might be just in the little echo chamber that I'm in, but in the bubble that I see, most Xbox gamers, we do have a PlayStation. Most of us do. Now, the reality is that if you're an Xbox gamer and you purchase a PlayStation, you know exactly what you're purchasing it for. You probably are actually placing it for their exclusives. So in that essence, the PlayStation sells based off of its exclusives. But if that's the case, why would you care? Why would Sony care about something like Call of Duty when it's been given? They're gonna give it to them for something like 10 years or whatever it is. But again, I'm just tired. I'm tired of all of it. But so many things are coming out that's so interesting about this. Number one, Game Pass on the PS5 and PlayStation Plus, whether it's Premier, Extra, Premium, Extra, or Essential, whatever, on the Xbox. What's up, guys? What's up, Cammy? What's up, Onyx? What's up, Phil? I see you guys. 7, if I miss you guys. What up, Frog Boy? What's up? Sound is good? Okay, bet. But when I saw that, I think I saw it on Distance channel, and I saw it on the Plume Network. Shout out to them. Game Pass on the PS5 or PlayStation Plus on the Xbox Series X or S. Let me tell you something. I can believe Microsoft being okay with having Game Pass on the PS5. I can see it. I can see it. So I know there's been a lot of talk about Microsoft just becoming an app or whatever. And I think that's the wrong mentality. I think we're failing to see, and I can admit, man, I'm 37 years old, so there's certain things that I don't fully understand, but this something physical to my generation and people older than me is tangible, right? This is real to us. all of this that's digital and everything like that, we don't fully understand whether it's real. So we can see an app and somehow believe that it's not a platform. But that's such the wrong mentality to have. So even if Microsoft's goal is to become an app, please understand that the goal is to be a platform that's not tethered to a specific box. So I can see them saying, yeah, you can play our platform on a PlayStation 5. I don't know why I don't see Sony going that route. But that was something that came out of this Activision deal extravaganza or whatever that was kind of interesting. I thought was kind of cool. Like, is that a possibility? You know? Yes, Evan, Microsoft wants Xbox to become an ecosystem. And man, they're doing it. What's up, Mike? What's up, Legend? Yeah, it's getting annoying, Legend. I feel you, dude. But I don't know why I don't see Sony wanting to go that route. Which is it's not a bad thing. Guys, it's not a bad thing. I know in the beginning of this generation, a lot of us expressed how we don't want these companies to be exactly the same, right? You want some differences between them, right? But man, that was a very interesting thing that came out of this. Something else that came out of this and kind of has me a little bit messed up is, did you guys know that the largest revenue in gaming comes from mobile games? Now, I'm being serious. If you knew that, then man, you're more in the know than I am. If you knew that mobile gaming was at that point, that so many, like it's not even close according to what is being spoken about in this deal. How many gamers game on mobile versus consoles or PC? Did you guys know that? Now, obviously, it wasn't always like that. And if we want to go back and you want to think about whatever you may deem as the golden age of gaming or the best years of gaming, I think, I don't know, you guys let me know if I'm tripping. I think probably the best years of gaming was when gaming was mainly done on a console. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you feel differently. So maybe we've all been looking at this wrong. I know sometimes, the Xbox fan base fights the Sony fan base and we're saying you guys are killing gaming and you guys are killing gaming, but maybe mobile is killing gaming. Because the business has got to go where the money is, right? Even Nintendo now has mobile games. Do you guys remember when Pokemon Go came out? I remember, what's up, Lambert? I remember in Jersey, where I'm from, I promise you, the police had to put up signs, like light up signs that would say, drivers, be careful. I swear on everything I love. I wish I had pictures of it. Rare Pokemons in this area. Players around or something like that. I swear, because people were getting hit by cars trying to catch Pokemons while they were playing Pokemon Go on their phone. I do remember when Candy Crush came out, and that was very, very interesting. I remember a time where Crash Royale for me and the people that I worked with. If ISO hops on, he'll be able to tell you guys this. There was a time where Crash Royale took over everything that we were doing at work, pretty much. Like, it would literally stop work if someone was like, "Hey, I'm gonna battle you in Crash Royale." It's a 3-minute game, right? Now, if these companies realize that the money is in there versus Mike, you said you remember hearing that in Jersey? Yeah. That's what happened in Jersey. Because you gotta understand, New York and New Jersey, all that stuff is really heavily populated. So when Pokemon Go came out, it was people were getting hit by cars, people were running into each other. Like I promise you, it was wild. Like I couldn't believe it. And Nintendo don't miss, man. Even when they miss, they still sell 10 billion copies of stuff, of broken games. But it is what it is. But mobile gaming. Man, oh man. Maybe that's the biggest thing that they're trying to stop from this is the mobile gaming. But that blew my mind. Then I was thinking about who does, oh, there's ISO right there. What's up, ISO? Then I was thinking about who does this Call of Duty deal affect the most gamer wise, right? And here's the problem, man. Like I would like to tell you that mostly casuals play Call of Duty, but I don't think that's right. I think everybody plays Call of Duty. Now I know you don't play Call of Duty. I get it. I don't obviously I don't mean everybody, but I think Call of Duty is unique enough where it captures everybody. Huh. But it still doesn't make sense to me why Sony is afraid. Look, you can say what you want to say about PlayStation and Sony or whatever, okay? But this is the fact, all right? That fan base is satisfied. Listen. It is Sony's job to understand their fan base and to understand how far they can get away with their fan base. The same way it's Microsoft's job to understand us. How far can they get away with us? What can they do? How much can they push the envelope and get away with us, right? Understand this is not charity, right? So Sony selling, The Last of Us remake or whatever for $70, believing that it was going to sell, and it sold, right? That's them understanding their fan base. The fan base buying them is them being satisfied, okay? Say whatever you want about God of War Ragnarok, okay? I have not seen a Sony fan, like a true Sony fan, no Sony fan, complain about this game or disappointed with this game. So they're being satisfied. That's great. On this side though, on the Xbox side, I gotta be honest. I feel the energy in the Xbox community shifting a little bit. It used to be that we were extremely satisfied regardless of what the other side said. Hey, what's up, Eric? Hey, I appreciate that super chat, bro. Why does Microsoft need Call of Duty? Make your own Call of Duty? Let me finish this statement and I'll get to that, Eric. I feel you. I'll get to that. I feel you. Damn, made me lose my train of thought, Eric. What was I saying? Oh, it feels like, what's up, Johnny Gaming? It feels like on this side, right? A lot of the Xbox community right now, and it's okay. It's okay that we do this. This is what I love about the Xbox community. This is what I love about it. Okay, you can disagree and not be happy with Xbox, and the community doesn't kick you out. I love. We can have a discussion. We could talk about it, but the community doesn't just shun you. So you can disagree. But we understand that even though first party games, don't make anything, great just because it's a first party game, even though AAA games don't make anything great just because it's AAA, we understand the promises that were made. And we're kind of looking at Xbox like, okay, you had a whole year to get your stuff together. Let's see what happens. And the reason why I'm tired about this Activision deal is because they can't. Are they wasting too much time on this Activision deal? Are they wasting too much time on it? That's probably the biggest thing that's bothering me. I don't care if it's a first party game or not. Get more A Plague's Tale Requiems into Game Pass. Get more of them. Vampire Survivor, ISO, shout out to you. He told me the game is fire. He said, nah, the game is crazy fun. Doc, you gotta try it. The game is crazy fun. Okay, that's what I want to see. A lot of us are good though, right? A lot of us got a lot of stuff on Game Pass that we still gotta play. We still gotta get through all that other stuff, whatever. But there's something weird that we still want to see more coming in. Not because we're selfish, but because it was promised. So this Activision deal is bothering me because it's getting so much attention when the attention should be on making sure that roadmap that Xbox showed us is going to happen. So now let me answer the super chat. Shout out to you, Eric, again. Why does Microsoft need Call of Duty? Make your own Call of Duty. My man. What is the difference between them buying it and them making it to the level of enjoyment that you and I are going to have? What's the difference? Do you think that a studio or talent, we're going to call it talent because that's what these developers are, right? It's just it's talent, right? Do you think that whether you sign talent or you buy talent or you homebrew it, do you think there's a difference to it? To the end consumer, be honest. So full disclosure, I'm a huge fan, okay, of Guerrilla Games. Okay, I am. If Microsoft went ahead and bought Guerrilla Games, right, I'd be like, cool, that's what's up. I wouldn't automatically be like, oh my god, that's horrible because they bought something that belonged to Sony. This is that, like no, like it doesn't bother me. Guerrilla Games come to Game Pass, that's beautiful. And to be fair, Horizon Zero Dawn is already on PS Plus, right? Killzone Shadowfall is already on PS Plus, which I actually enjoyed Killzone Shadowfall. So it is what it is. But do they need Call of Duty? I don't know if they need Call of Duty. I think they need that or they want that mobile market more than anything. So I do believe them when they say they're going to keep it not exclusive, but they're going to keep it multi-plat. It just makes sense, right? It just makes sense to keep it multi-plat. So I don't know, man. I don't know. The only thing I want to keep hearing about this Call of Activision deal is whether or not more things are going to come out. So apparently it came out that the next consoles are coming out in, 2026, 2027? That's good information to know, right? That's great information to know. Okay, that's cool. Is there going to be a mid-gen console for these things? Man, I do not feel like getting a mid-gen upgrade for any of these things. So this is the type of stuff from this deal that's coming out that's kind of like, okay, this stuff is interesting, right? 2028, okay, yeah. This stuff is interesting. The fact that there's more mobile gamers than actual console gamers or PC gamers. The fact that there might have been some type of conversation about having Game Pass on PlayStation or PS Plus on Xbox, and both those companies saying that no, the other console wouldn't let that happen or whatever. I call cap on that. I can see Microsoft going to Sony like, hey, let's put Game Pass on there, right? I can see that. I don't see Sony saying let's put PS Plus on it. But at the end of the day, the whole blocking and everything that I've been talking about is this. The identity. I spoke about this in one of my videos. What's the identity of the Xbox Series X? The Xbox Series X doesn't have an identity. It does not. It does not. I'm sorry. To me, it doesn't have an identity. Not necessarily that it's bad, but I'm gonna tell you this. When something doesn't have an identity, it runs the risk of being forgotten. Hey, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm speaking facts now. Okay? When something doesn't have an identity, it has, no matter how great it is, it has the potential of being forgotten. When something has an identity, it can sustain a lot because that identity just holds on to you. That's how we are as humans. We want to identify to things. We want to belong to things. We want to be part of communities. That's why, whether you believe it or not, you're probably part of more communities than you even realize. You put yourself in different categories more than you even realize. You might be a sneakerhead. You might be somebody that wears Adidas versus Nikes. You don't even realize it. You might be somebody that likes Sony versus Xbox more. You might be somebody that watches more Hulu versus Netflix more. You might be something that likes DC versus Marvel more. You know what I mean? Like we identify, right? You might be somebody that wears your hair a certain way, and that's just what you do. You know what I mean? Identity allows you to do something like this and get away with it. That's what identity allows you to do. Do something like this and get away with it. Take a gamble, be less powerful, but it's the identity of who they are that people get attached to. Think about PC players. Somehow the PC market has figured out how to form that identity, because it's funny, a lot of them have very powerful PC but are playing games that don't require all that power. All the time. Again, shout out to my man ISO. I know ISO for a fact has a very powerful PC, but 90% of the games that he runs on his PC don't need all that power. Not even close. There was a time where my man couldn't put down Valorant. Now it's Call of Duty, but there was a time where Valorant was Stardew Valley, all kinds of crazy games. You know what I mean? Shout out to Onyx. Thank you for the super chat, man. I think Microsoft wants to make Xbox live stream variety. Oh, it wants to make Xbox like Steam variety. Yeah. You have Jim Ryan in a hat as your profile picture? Oh man. What's up, Gary? I thought the X was the world's most powerful console. MR2. I mean, it can be the world's most powerful console, but in order for that to be its identity, it's gotta do it without a shadow of a doubt. And that's where I hate to agree with ponies, but that's where I would agree with ponies that a first party game would really matter. So the next Xbox first party game that doesn't have to run on the Xbox One should blow anything and everything out of the water, graphic wise and performance wise, on the Xbox Series X. And they can't use the excuse that the S is holding it back, because that's not supposed to be a thing. So that identity, if that's the identity of the Xbox Series X, that it's the most powerful console, it hasn't lived up to that just yet. But what is Sony's identity? You guys tell me. I'm over 30 minutes right now, but I'm going to end it real quick. Yo, what's up, TK? Xbox identity got lost this generation. Damn, TK, you came at the perfect time. That is the difference. That is the difference between Xbox fans and Sony fans. TK can say something like that, and we won't throw him out of the Xbox community. He's voicing his opinion. It is what it is. Okay, Mike, perfect. You see, that's what, man, y'all be trolling me in the comments of my videos, but I know y'all rock with me. Mike said first party games always has mattered. Okay. Mike, would you say that that's Sony's identity? Is their first party games? TK says they trying to cater to too much to everyone instead of their own OG audience. Oh, TK. Hey, do me a favor. Everyone that's on here, go ahead and follow TK9. He's got an amazing freaking channel over there. If you're a pony, you might not want to go. I mean, you might get your feelings hurt. But TK said they can't throw me out. I hold the key. That's hilarious. Xbox sucks. PlayStation is better. I mean, Tony, that's a very simple statement. Okay, Mike, thank you. Absolutely, Doc. First party game. Okay. And I agree. I've even spoken to the Sony fan base, telling them I use the PlayStation the way you claim it should be used more than you do. Because a lot of them talk about these first party games and all that other stuff, but most of them are playing the casual games, the Call of Duty, the Fortnite, so all that, like they're playing third party games left and right, right? But they act like they're playing their exclusives. I have a PS5 for the exclusives. The only reason I'm playing Call of Duty on this thing is because of my son, which I regret all the time when I turn this thing on, because I just don't like that controller, especially for first person shooters with the sticks down here. I just don't like it. But I'm getting through it, okay? But the identity of Sony is their AAA, blockbuster, first party studios, over the shoulder, one and done. And don't get offended when I say one and done. It's fine. One and dones are fine. They can be great. Don't be offended when I say one and done. Okay? Don't get too emotional, man. That Sony fans are really emotional about this. But that is the PlayStation's identity. I agree. Call of Duty is not PlayStation's identity. Multiplayer games is not PlayStation's identity, right? So why are they so set on stopping this damn deal? That is why I am sick and tired of hearing about this damn deal, because it doesn't make sense. And everybody is lying out here. I saw Cowboy, shout out to Cowboy, make a video talking about how Microsoft said that Sony makes better games. And Cowboy ate that up, not understanding that that was a defense mechanism that Microsoft was saying. Because believe me when I tell you this, okay? Gaming, period, is subjective. Okay? Again, I liked Killzone Shadowfall. Some people out here would tell me Killzone Shadowfall is trash. I liked all the Halos. Some people would say only Halo 1 through 3 were good. Like, what? I thought Horizon Forbidden West was okay. I like Zero Dawn better. Some people act like Horizon Forbidden West is a way better game than Zero Dawn. I disagree. So again, all this is subjective. I thought Scorn was a masterpiece. Some people can't get through it. So when Microsoft says that, right, they're looking at, they're using the leverage of the numbers of something that matters when it matters but doesn't matter when it doesn't matter, which is that whole Metacritic stuff. There you go. David said, I love Halo Wars. There you go. Right? I see so many people talk trash about Fortnite, but Fortnite is obviously people like it. Right? Roblox may not be your cup of tea, but guess what? Roblox is killing it. I mean, again, you may not like it. I don't understand Minecraft to save my life, but Minecraft is killing. So again, gaming is fully subjective. Have you guys seen TK's freaking lineup of games? He's got games that don't exist. Like, you can't even find them anywhere. TK, you need to make a stream of just your rarest games that you have. It's ridiculous. What's up, Salt Mines? But yeah, I would want to see Microsoft invest in games like Rise. Okay, so that's, I gotta end this, but that's what it comes down to. TK wants Microsoft to go back to its OG audience. I'm assuming the Killer Instincts, the stuff like that, the Ninja Gaidens, the original Halos, the original Gears. Those are more gritty box. Apparently, that's what everybody's telling me. That Xbox was the more grittier console. It's almost like when Sony came out against Nintendo. Like, Nintendo 64 had all like the kiddie games, Donkey Kong 64, Super Mario 64, Kirby, all that other stuff. Metroid was the first person. Was Metroid come out for Nintendo 64? No, it didn't. But then you finally got stuff like Perfect Dark and stuff like that, but from Rare. But I guess Microsoft was a real gritty console. So if you wanted a grittier console, that's what you got. If you wanted something different, and I guess the JRPGs from Japanese games, stuff like that, you went with Sony, whatever. Okay, cool. But things have evolved now, right? They're catering to where the money goes, and this is why this gets scary for me, because the money is with mobile gaming. Microsoft has their hand already in xCloud. Now, mobile gaming right now, or cloud gaming, won't beat the native gaming on mobile. Stuff like Apex Legends mobile, stuff like Fortnite mobile, stuff like Call of Duty mobile, Roblox mobile. Roblox has another app. It's like, so all these things that you could play natively on your phone, like you're not right now. Cloud is not beating that, but trust me, I think that's what Microsoft is really concerned with the most. So part of me wants this deal to be over, whether it goes through or not, just so that we can clearly see what the future is going to hold for Microsoft, because that is my preferred platform. But trust and believe, I'm going to go wherever my gaming experience makes the most sense. If Microsoft turns into a company that mostly cares about mobile and streaming services and stuff like that and abandons the hardware, then I will follow suit and I will abandon their hardware as well. Just that simple. However, if they can somehow figure out how to obviously continue the success that they're going to want from mobile, but still pay attention to the console and still build their ecosystem, then okay, that makes a lot of sense. I went a little bit over the 30 minutes, and I'm glad you guys joined me. So shout out to all. I think it's got 94 viewers right now, so I appreciate all of you guys. Hopefully you guys hit that like. But before I head out, I want to give a shout out to all the content creators out there. All right, So I saw Frog Boy X1 Gaming was on here, TK9, Isomotion Gaming. I saw Legend was on here. What else was on here? Any other content creator? Go ahead, drop your thing. But yeah, man, I'm tired, man. I'm just tired. And I know you guys gotta be tired too. So unfortunately, I'll still keep watching those videos that talk about Call of Duty, Activision, whatever, just to see what other new information comes out from it. Cause yeah, it's some stuff out there, man. It's some new stuff out there, man. Oh, Salt Mines, that's right. Salt Mines is out in the chat as well. Content creator. Thank you, MR2. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this 30-minute session with Doc as it turned into 40-minute sessions, and we're not about to do that. TK, I was talking about how I don't know how you stream and make it interesting for 2.5 hours. Like when it's just you talking, like that takes that's a different type of skill, you know. Jenna Hayes said Hellblade 2 isn't going too well. It never was a household name, and Ninja Theory isn't known for making polished games. Oh man, I'm gonna make a video about this, about the pressure that Xbox got in 2023, but I'm not gonna talk about it here. I gotta keep content for videos, right? And you guys like that as well, but I'm gonna talk about that. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure for 2023. A lot of promises. A lot of promises. A lot of pressure. There's only one thing I'm loyal to. I've said it plenty before. That's Jesus. I mess that up all the time. So best believe you keep messing with me and the promises to me, I'm out of here. He hasn't failed on his promise yet, though. So it is what it is. Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. Hey, yo, Harold. El Cangri. Like a lion, there's always 2024. Yeah, I'm about to ban you, lion. Chill. Tú no eres de lo mío. Damn. All right, we out. Peace.